Live, we're live. Hello.
Hi guys. Right, let me just turn this off. So most of you probably won't have even heard that song all the way through, actually.
I think it's somewhere on Patreon somewhere. We'll upload it.
Well, I'll upload it. I'll do a Patreon only post, and you can get to listen to our theme tune from beginning to end. It's about a 3-minute track. It's quite good actually. But we only used the first couple of minutes of it.
I was just going to say hi to all our new patrons. If this is your first patron live,
yes, welcome everybody.
Welcome.
So we have 3 things that we have to sort out, and the first one is to welcome everybody.
Yeah, so we'll give it a minute.
We'll give it a minute, because there's only 11 people started, so everybody's probably just getting ready.
Thank you to Nikki for doing a very good job on our main live that we've just had.
Yeah.
He does a bang-up job, doesn't he?
A sterling job, yeah. So we've got our meat to sort out, which we said on the live, and we've also got to open Charlotte's present and find out what all that's about.
Present.
And
it's from moi.
Yeah.
From moi. It feels like a t-shirt or something of that.
Yeah.
Color.
So it's either rude or something to do with our secret trip in January, which all our patrons know about. So for the people that have just joined us,
who is just let us know who is Faith, Trust and Vacation Dust? Who is that? We don't know you by that name.
So for all the patrons that have joined us today, the big secret that Lee almost blurted out on the last live was that we're actually going back to Florida when the lodge closes in January for 5 weeks. And Nikki, who we've never met, has decided to come with us for 2 of them.
On the flight.
On the flight.
Did you just come on the flight?
Yeah. But we will be spending a bit of time with him, I'm sure.
Depends if he's a weirdo or not.
Well, yeah, it depends whether he's a weirdo. We'll decide that when we actually get there. So we will...
Oh, it's Ella Mae Wilson.
Oh, right, okay.
Hi, Ella.
So there we go.
Yeah. So hi guys, more people coming on. So we'll give it a couple of minutes.
Hi Jeff.
Hi
Kaylee.
I think he's a bit weird as well, Charlotte. You're right there.
Yeah. Well, I think Charlotte. I think you can also take that basket, that badge and rosette yourself. To be honest.
Hi 7 Nikki. Not sure of your full name. I didn't know you from that. So thanks for joining our patrons tonight. Hi Ryan.
Hi Ryan.
As we're on a Patreon only live, are you guys gonna, Charlotte and Nikki, tell us what this means?
What's it all about?
It says again, please keep these safe for us, and it's a toothbrush.
So
both
is Charlotte
on Charlotte and Nikki?
Is Charlotte coming in January with Nikki?
Ooh.
I wonder if that's what it is. Possibly.
Oops.
Get it closer.
No, they can see.
So possibly, I mean, I have checked the seating plan on the plane, and there's no seat allocated to her just yet. But she may be in economy. You never know.
We're not in
What?
Walt Disney World.
Are you drunk? No, you want to get off that bloody stuff.
I'm just reading what Linda said.
We leave on the 21st of October.
Yeah, so we're not there for the last week.
We fly back on the 21st. Now, naturally, we don't. Hi, Steph. Naturally, we don't tell everybody on our public YouTube channel the exact dates that we're going, because we don't want people like stalking us. Do you know what I mean? Patrons is completely different.
You guys are on live when we're doing the Halloween Horror Nights at the Mickey's Not So Scary.
That's fine. Oh. That's fine. There's 50,000 people in Magic Kingdom. Yeah, I'm sure you'll blend in, especially when you dress like Dracula.
I'll get a mask.
Yeah.
So
put a Primark bag on your head and just drop some.
That is an old joke now.
So we will we'll wait till a couple more people join us, and then we'll crack on with Charlotte's present.
Kate says Derek has purchased one of our hats, and the quality is fantastic. I have to say
they are really good.
All the things because we obviously have to buy the gear ourselves as well, and everything we bought has been really top quality.
Yeah. I think we had a T-shirt printed and there was a grease stain on it, but we washed it and it came out.
Yeah, the only thing
I think it's from the press when they do it.
The disappointed was with the mug that you can't put them in the dishwasher. So if you buy a mug, don't put it in the dishwasher.
You can.
It does say, but the logo comes off if you put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
So you've got to hand wash it. But we're only disappointed because we're lazy. We don't wash it. We put it all in the dishwasher.
Yeah. Dean says dress like a hobbit. Well, you just pull a snack out of your bag, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We've told everybody when we're going now, so I'll get a mask. Yes. Maybe I can get a Tim Tracker mask.
Maybe. Maybe we'll just get some. Maybe we'll get some printed. We'll all look like Backy Brenda. I'll get some coloured Backy Brenda like face
right,
masks.
Nikki's going to tell us about the toothbrush now. Right, come on, Nikki. Yes, Sonia, my birthday is 8th of September. Not on now.
Right, come on, Nikki, spill the beans.
We're all waiting. Everybody's watching the comments.
While he's typing it, let's just go down some of the questions. Charlotte says, what we're doing bank holiday. We've got a friend, Matt, coming over, the guy that wants to vlog.
Stop stroking yourself.
I like stroking myself.
Bye, Suzanne.
Hey guys, message you from Discovery Cove. Oh, Becca's in Discovery Cove.
Oh,
so she's
hi,
doing
Becca.
what we're doing.
Well,
she's gonna Discovery Cove on her first day.
Why she said she's
Very top.
Oh. Wow. Have you got a cabana, Becca, or just on the normal beach? Oh, Steph.
Oh, it's the first time she's done it. Yeah, Discovery Cove is amazing.
Oh, Nikki is going on a little road trip over bank holiday.
Ah, I see. Oh, you have a nice time. Oh shit.
I see.
So where are you going on your road trip? We and Charlotte. Are you camping? Are you going somewhere nice?
Yeah.
So but yeah.
Well, thank you, Sonia.
Oh, thank you, Sonia.
What are you thinking? Oh, it's for my birthday.
Yeah. What's yours is mine, and mine is mine.
Oh, let's open this while they're discussing
Right,
what's
come on then.
happening. So this is from the lovely Charlotte, and I'll
Right,
her mum.
just a minute, because
She
about
laughs
10
with me
people,
every time.
about 10 people have joined. So we think this is either something to do with our secret. Nice to have a nice time in Hull, Nikki. It's a nice place. So this is something to do with either
Alexa, all lights on.
this is something.
Just want some lights.
Did you mean Hive?
Alexa, all lights on.
So anyway,
Okay.
as I was trying to explain for Nick, Ruth interrupted me. This is from Charlotte and her mum. Will her mum be able to come on here? I'm not sure if she will.
Yeah, because she can share the
And
link.
it says, this is for Lee, open or off camera or on a patron only live from Shah, Ali and Nikki.
So this is either swearing and rude, and he can't go on the vlog, or it's something to do with January for our secret trip.
It says in brackets, he helped. So Nikki's had something to do with this as well.
I would imagine he provided the graphics, whatever it is.
So let's have a look. If it is a t-shirt, I'm not going to change in front of the camera, so don't worry. It's white.
Ooh. Come on! What's been Christmas morning?
It's the look of death moment.
Oh, when you
When I spill the beans on the main cast.
so Nikki has definitely done the graphics for that. I can tell he's screenshotted that. Lee looks like he's crapping himself.
Was that 2 weeks ago tonight? That wasn't it?
Yeah. So for everybody that's just joined us that don't know what that's about, on the last YouTube live that we did, Lee mentioned on the live YouTube to 500 people that were watching that we were actually going to go back to Orlando in January, and it's been kept completely secret, and it's going to be announced on our final vlog on the day that we actually leave Orlando in October. So we wanted to keep it secret until then, but Lee spilled the beans. So that look was actually my shut your in mouth look, which all these guys were laughing at on the vlog.
So I shall wear that. Well, I might wear that actually. I might just wear it as a.
Let it on plane, because I'm actually because by then no, you can't tell what it means.
No. Well, don't worry. I'll get my use out of that. Thank
So,
you
yeah.
very much, guys.
Yes, Sonia, I've had a lot of gin. I'm absolutely slaughtered.
Are you?
No, but I will have another one because you just reminded me. What pop is this stuff? Got your sleeping bag ready. Where's that bloody fly again?
There. Oh, you.
So let me get another tonic. So yeah, if you're in Hull, guys, have a nice time.
There's a nice Primark there.
Yeah, there's a Primark there.
It's a long frigging way to go, that from Wales.
Yeah. But we do actually need to meet up with Nikki before we get to January, so we can decide whether we need to shift seats on the plane. Because it's this is your fault, Sonia. You've mentioned it. I just made me want one.
Steph's watching this before she goes to work.
Right then, so What have we got? Oh, right. So the patron meetup. Right. So we said on a couple of vlogs, and we've been chatting about it on Discord. It would be nice if we know who we're going to be meeting on the 29th of September at the hotel in Manchester.
It's just going to be for a couple of hours because obviously we've got family with us. And
we've got a meal booked.
We've got a meal booked.
And we need to get some sleep.
And I need to edit that day's vlog as well, so I don't get behind.
So we are going to try and get there about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but we've said it would be nice to meet up with people between sort of like 4 and 6, maybe 4 and 7 or something like that. I mean, I know that Lee Dent and Emma Dent live in Manchester. Becca and Sue do. Sandra and Steve do. And I know that Charlotte and her mum were talking about driving up and doing some shopping at Trafford Centre or something like that. So it would be a good opportunity for us guys to meet you guys and say thanks in person for all the help that you've given us and all your support and the interaction that we get. So if you are going to be there on the day, let us know. Obviously, we don't want to fill the entire bar up with dozens of people.
No.
But 8 to 10 people, I think, is going to be absolutely fine. There's actually a bar like an Irish bar inside the hotel, which would probably be a great place to sit down with everybody on a couple of tables and just get to know you. It's going to be a bit odd for us because you know us already. For us, you're all strangers. Do you know what I mean? Apart from chats and things like that, and a lot of you, we don't even know what you look like. We know what Charlotte looks like with the rollers in and things like that. So she's obviously got to turn up in her rollers.
And you moan at me for never showing up.
And we need to meet Charlotte's mum and Nikki. We need to make sure he's not a psycho.
So we won't be getting drunk. Well, I won't anyway, because we've obviously got an early flight the day after.
I'll be having a few.
And at the moment, we're in economy the day after, unless we get an upgrade.
Yeah, which we haven't at the moment, so it's pointless.
We don't know Eleanor Dreaming Jeff. We've watched their vlogs, but we don't know them.
We have watched them. We've got a lot of tips off them, but
what day is the meetup?
We fly on the 30th, so we'll be meeting at the.
Our new patron, 7 Nickies at the Radisson Blu
on
the 29th September.
We're at the Crown Plaza on the 29th.
Yeah. So are you going to Florida, Nikki? Nikki 7, the day after.
Wait a minute. So if you're flying with Virgin the day after, you're going to be on our flight.
Probably.
So if you're flying on VS75 on the 30th, you're actually going to be on our flight going to Orlando, which will be absolutely great because we've got a patron on the flight. So let us know, Nikki, if that's the case. And Charlotte, I think you need to clarify which Nikki we're talking about. Nikki Wicks is weird, or the new Nikki?
She's talking about Nikki.
All right, okay. Oh, we know that. So yeah, I would imagine. I think, to be honest.
Yes.
So you're on Virgin on the 30th, which is our flight basically from Manchester.
Is in premium economy.
Oh.
At the moment, we're in normal economy.
I think I've seen Nikki's comments on Facebook. We do know there's another person,
possibly,
like Lee Shannon. I think he said he's on our flight as well.
Oh no, that's the one I was thinking about.
Yeah, but Nikki, I think is somebody else. She's commented, or he commented.
Hi, Olive's mum.
Hi, Olive, and your mum, Alison.
I wish.
So yeah, if you do see us in the airport, then please come and say hi. I mean, we're going to be flying out there.
Oh, it's in the bubble.
Oh, yeah, we couldn't get in the bubble.
We couldn't get in the bubble. It was already booked up when we tried.
Hopefully, we'll manage to get upper on an upgrade.
Yeah.
But the taxes on it going out are ridiculous, but they're still pretty good for upper class.
It's still worth it, yeah.
So yeah, if you do want to come and meet us, then we will be in the Crown Plaza on the 29th between 2ish and 6ish. And there's about 6 or 8 people coming to meet us. So it would be nice if you wanted to walk across. It's just literally across the road.
Radisson Blu, did he say? Yeah, Radisson Blu's nice, isn't it?
Bloody fly.
We've looked at Radisson Blu before, haven't we?
Yeah.
It was a bit expensive.
Well, we looked at it because we wanted to get the lounge, but you've got to book an executive room.
Oh,
got it.
Kalesbro is flying from Gatwick on the 28th September.
All right, so they're going to be there when we're there.
Yeah.
Right, there's a fly corpse there.
Must you do this thing?
Stops it flying around me. So yeah, that's be quite interesting. So if you do want to meet up, guys, do let us know because we might have to let the hotel know if there's going to be a crowd of us. But I don't think we'd have to do anything like that.
No.
Well, there's going to be 6 of us and there's going to be 8 of them. So there's going to be like 14, 15 people. Maybe a bit more.
Well,
but there's a back end of the bar in the hotel, in the Irish bar. There's got like loads of tables in there, which I think would probably be a good place to do it.
Yeah, because when we're in March, we met up with two of our patrons, Rob
Robin
and
Stu. Yeah.
But that was obviously just for 4 people.
Yeah.
So I won't be drinking that evening. I'll be drinking alcohol.
Well, I bloody well will.
Oh, I don't want to ruin my flight. I'll be having a drink on the flight. I like a gin and tonic on the flight.
Louise Bubbles says she's in Glasgow, so she can't make it, and Sonia's obviously down in Essex.
Yep.
So we will at some point next year, guys. We'll go. We are going to be travelling places, so we will be going around the country, and we will obviously meet up with some patrons. We've done it with Shell.
Cass says we'll be on the plane that she's just got off
on the 30th.
Yeah.
So you land on the morning of the 30th, then. That's what happened with Sarah Phillips, wasn't it, when we went in January?
No, Sonia, Essex is far too far.
Essex is far too far.
Just for a couple of hours.
For 2 hours, yeah.
It's not, like I said, we will love meeting everybody, but we do have things to do that evening.
Yeah. You try your first ever gin with me, although I might be on Guinness.
You will not be on Guinness.
I do like.
You will not be on Guinness.
Might be on Guinness.
You will not be on Guinness. He had Guinness in the hotel in March when we went with our patrons in March, and it gave him really bad wind. So all for the 8-hour flight the day after, it was just farting, really smelly.
The bubble was gas.
Yes. So you will not touch Guinness if you want to sit next to me.
So Charlotte and her mum are going to drive up, I think, from Bristol. Has it come back to life?
No, there's one there. There's another one there. Give me here.
Get off.
It's gone.
It's not. It's there. We just got it.
Mm. Give me here.
Yeah. Get off. Get off.
Give me here. I'll zap you with it. So I've been thinking now, actually, I don't usually wear t-shirts because I don't think
oh, here we go.
I quite like this one.
Here we go.
Might go back to Primark this week and get a few more. I usually wear shirts. I prefer shirts. I quite like this. They're only £6. Do you have anything else to say about on the patron chat?
No, I mean, we'll talk to everybody on Discord, and we will put a post on
for all the new
patrons
people,
for people that don't want to use Discord.
For all the new people or any of the old people that are on Discord and not quite sure about it, if you're not sure about it, just drop Nikki a message or Nick a message, and we'll get you on.
We'll get you a link and get you set up.
Yeah,
it can be quite chatty, but you can mute the chats unless you mention directly. But
it's fun.
It's really good, actually.
If you want a laugh before you go to work in the mornings, I'll be on there usually from 7 o'clock onwards.
It's usually when you transfer the videos, isn't it?
Yeah, I go on and have a chat. Charlotte's usually on her way to work in a steel toe caps.
Yeah, or doing a rollers if it's early enough. Yes, Sonia, the flies have come back because the weather's been really nice. So when the weather's nice, the flies come out.
Yes, we'll vlog the meetup. That'll be our travel day vlog.
Yeah, you guys will get to be in the vlog, definitely.
Yeah, that's why once we've done that, I have to go back to the room and edit what I've done that day. So I have to do that for an hour or so.
Yeah, I mean, what he will try and do is edit as much as he can. If we get to the hotel early enough, he can edit what we've done up to that point and then just slot in the bits at the end.
Yeah.
But if we get upper, then you can edit the following day anyway.
Well, yeah, that's good. That's true because they've got a proper plug on upper.
Yeah, you don't get USB ports on upper. You have to have a full proper socket.
Yeah. It's £320 worth it from Halloween Horror.
If you've paid that, you've been ripped off. We paid £80 each.
Yeah.
It depends on how many family sizes, I suppose.
Well, yeah. But it was about £80 each, wasn't it?
I just watched the chats by Don't Say Much. Oh, on Discord, yeah. Well, please do say something, contribute. We love to interact with people. I mean, I'd had a really down day the other day, didn't I? And we went to the pub.
Oh yeah.
And I was winding Charlotte up with her mum and Nikki, and she was trying to make out that I wasn't, and well, I was basically, and it really cheered me up.
Ryan G said, "Pray you don't get Tinkerbell when on upper, no power sockets and no sit-down bar."
Ooh. Well, ours have definitely got a bar because on the seat map you can see the bar on the seat map. Is Tinkerbell a 747 though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've never done upper ever, so we are really looking forward to it. We've actually got it in January as well with miles, both there and back, which took a bit to get in. We've just got one flight left now, just outbound from Manchester, and I'm watching the website daily. However, if the flights become available now, I don't have enough points to book it. So I'm hoping that they'll become available just after the 21st. And there's only 3 seats left at the minute as well.
Yeah. So once this patron chat is over in about 10 minutes, I'm going to go and have one of these Lodo brownies. 63 calories per brownie. And Nick's added some blueberries and raspberries to the top.
Yes.
Just to make
However, he's not rushing everybody. We're not going in the
no,
next 5 minutes because Hobbit wants something to eat. We will be on for another half an hour or something like that.
And then I'm going to have one afterwards.
Yeah. Why don't we have one now?
No, because I want to
Savour it with a cup of tea.
I probably want to, savour it.
Yeah.
But Charlotte wants to see the brownie, so I'll go and get it out of the fridge.
Yeah, go on then. You must bring a knife.
No, I'm not.
Just bring a knife.
No, I want to savour it properly.
We'll have 2 pieces. They're only 65 calories a piece.
Will you be quiet?
Bring a knife.
I'm not bringing a knife, because I want to show the brownies. So how many are we going to get out of this?
9. Let me have a look. Let me have a look.
I want to look. The patrons need to look first.
Look at them. And it's very squid. Oh, it's rock hard.
Get your fingers off.
You need to leave them at room temperature now.
I am not leaving it out with
Yeah,
these
but don't let
flies.
the flies go on it, but you need to leave it at room temperature.
These
things,
over it.
yeah, these things are it's the dough that that Lodo sent us to try, which we'd see. I think one of our lodgers had sent us a link to it saying, "Have you seen these?" And we contacted them and said, "Oh, we'd love to try your products." Anyway, they sent us a pack, didn't they?
Yeah.
So tomorrow night we're having pizza with another Lodo and salad. We're having the brownies tonight. We've got another set of brownies, which we're going to make later on in the week.
Yeah, I'm going to make it because some of our neighbours always make brownies, so I want them to try it.
Yeah. So.
Very, very easy.
But yeah, right. So have a look at these questions because there's stuff rolling out. I'm working 3 long days now. This shopping shares for maybe next time. Yeah. Okay. Charlene. Complaining. Got a load of 3 miles. It's an old Heathrow plane converted, so no bar, just a trolley. All right. Okay. I think it's usually either Ladybird, Ruby Tuesday, and Jersey Girl that fly from Manchester. The fleet tends to rotate a little bit, with an interaction with Gatwick as well. As of yesterday, you can upgrade to a pass for 300 each for every Halloween holiday apart from the 31st.
So if you live in Florida, that's a good deal.
Yeah. I've ordered it, so we will see. Oh yeah, Charlotte's ordered some Lodo. Did you get the brownie mix, Charlotte, as well as the wraps?
You get Lodo from their website, don't you? Lodo.
Yeah, you can get it from Amazon as well. You can get it from Amazon.
Bye, Steph. Have a nice time at work.
See you later. Just wondered who was older. Me, you, not much. You're older. No, Sonia's older. I think did you say your birthday was in February, Sonia, and Lisa's in September? Or vice versa? I don't know.
Oh, that's why Charlotte wanted to see the brownies, because she's ordered some.
Ah, okay. Yeah, the Lodo is from their website or Amazon.
Lodo.col, I think their website.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a strange address, isn't it?
Where? Oh, yeah, it is actually, yeah.
.col.
Yeah.
Lodo, they call it low carb. Yeah, it is low carb. It's really low carb. One of the wraps, which is also a pizza base, it's 39 calories a pizza base. A normal pizza base is 471 calories for a pizza base, and they actually cannot taste the difference. It's a little bit tougher, isn't it? But I didn't cook it long enough. But when we made the quesadillas yesterday, you couldn't tell because they were cooked. They were quite crispy.
Yeah, very nice. And you use soya mince, didn't you? It was very nice.
Mm.
We didn't. Oh no, we did vlog it. You'll see it in a vlog. I vlogged you making it. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's just one of those occasions where we have to put gifted in the descriptions and stuff, which I always hate because some YouTubers, that's all they ever seem to do, like gifted.
Yeah.
But we have to do that.
Cass said, would you meet patrons that doesn't live too far away from you? Yeah, we'll meet patrons if we're in an area, and
drop us a comment.
Yeah, drop us a message or whatever, and we'll sort something out definitely. I mean, there's a few lodges that live around sort of the whole area, aren't there? That we've kind of arranged to meet up with and things like that. We love the interaction with everybody. Without it, we wouldn't be doing this. We wouldn't be vlogging every day if we didn't have you guys to chat to and get the feedback and people's comments on YouTube and things like that. Louis, are you missing Monkey and Masha? No.
Bless them. This time last week they were here,
I think I locked myself in the bedroom for one night, didn't I?
They wasn't bad at all.
They weren't bad, but they just argue constantly and they're so noisy, and I like my peace and quiet.
Lane wants to know who the oldest person here is. So if you can start putting your ages.
46.
42.
Nikki's 37. Charlotte's 20 odd, something like that. A mum, I don't know. The weather is meant to be fantastic for the next 10 days, actually. I think Van's 70 odd, but I don't think Van's on.
He's not on, no.
Yeah, I think Van's 72, 74,
I think. No,
something like that.
71. Oh, hi, Robertson, in New York.
Oh, we've got Charlene, who's 56. She's the highest number so far. Anybody takers? Anybody takers? Oh, we've got Elizabeth, 64. She's winning at the moment. Go on, Lane.
37, Ryan. Doesn't matter what age you are, as long as you feel young in your head.
Yes. You're as old as you feel.
Yeah, I feel about 30, 31, I think.
Yeah.
You know, Nick's mum always says she feels 21 whenever I ask her.
She acts 21 as well.
20.
Ellie Mae's 21.
Yeah.
Elizabeth feels 29. But she's 64. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Oh, Lane's just come underneath at
63. So Lane's not the oldest.
No.
I think Van. I think the oldest patron's probably Van. Uncle Van.
Yeah, but he can never make these lives because he's usually out.
He's usually out having Chinese every day.
Chinese food.
Yeah. So Uncle Van's one of our oldest, not oldest, but the older patron.
Original.
Yeah, he's one of our original patrons. That's what I meant to say. So have you guys got any questions? We've got another sort of 20 minutes. Thank you, Charlotte. I do try.
It's because he's with such a nice husband.
No, it's not.
I keep him looking young.
So we watched a vlog earlier, didn't we?
It was Christmas 2017 playlist. I wanted to just see how much weight we lost and if we were looking better these days.
I'm struggling to see any difference in me losing weight. I mean, my shirts fit better, but I can't see any difference in my face.
So we put a vlog on, and straight away we were both like, "Oh my god!"
It was horrendous. Lee looked like he got a beach ball on his shoulders. It was just like a big round blob.
When I put weight on, it goes on my face like it does on my dad.
And I had jowls,
So
and his stomach was like Homer Simpson.
A round face on top of my neck. It was horrid. So I was a stone and a half heavier in Christmas 2017, and you can tell.
I looked horrendous.
Yes.
Absolutely horrendous.
I just said yes, but yeah, you did.
I had jowls, and even if you watch our March Florida vlog, my stomach was so big, wasn't it? I couldn't. We watched a vlog the other day, and we were like, "Oh my god, look at my stomach!" Like when I was side on, my stomach was like I was almost pregnant. Now it's like almost flat. Do you know what I mean? But I still got a lot of ripple fat all the way around, which I want to get rid of before Florida. So this week, super health kit before Matt comes.
So you're not having a brownie then?
Oh, that'll be my last thing today. But I'm within my calorie count for today.
David Hyde has said he's 68 next week, so he's winning at the moment. What was it? I forgot what it was.
You can't, Sonia. It's not like on Discord where you put the outside.
I don't know because Nicky's got one there.
No, Nicky's got it because he's a moderator.
Well, no, it's highlighted our name there.
Yes, it's because it's our channel name. Does it automatically. So it'll only work if you say the lodge, guys. But you can't tag somebody else, I don't think.
So, are you going to make me a nice cup of tea after this live?
I might do.
Figure it out.
But those brownies need to be room temperature because they feel a bit dry, to be honest.
Well, we'll try them on the vlog.
So if we're going to do this meetup then, well, when we're going to do this meetup then, who's going to meet up then?
Nikki.
So we've
no, not Nikki.
So Charlotte and Alison.
Yeah.
Becca and Sue.
Lee
Sandra and Steve. Lee and Emma.
7 Nikki. So I don't know your full name at the minute.
7 Nikki times 3. That's 2, 4, 6, 8.
Nikki's trying to come, it says.
9, 10, 11. And Nikki, 12.
Aaron, we'll still be on Discord in Florida.
Oh yeah, definitely. We might not be giving updates in.
Ellie Mae Wilson.
So
Write it down.
13. So yeah, it would be really good to actually get everybody together and see faces, and we can when we talk to them then, you know what I mean? It
I hope when Charlotte and Nikki meet up, if they don't actually like each other, I hope he's still gonna talk on Discord. It's not gonna be awkward.
Yeah, it best not be awkward. Oh no, I got confused there.
So how many people is that?
13 people and then us 6.
3 now.
So we've got like 19 people. So we're gonna base name badges, unfortunately, because Lee's rubbish with remembering names. But I know what some of you look like already from your avatars and Facebook messages and things like that. So, but it will be really good to get to meet everybody.
Well, Elizabeth's in Canada.
Well, yeah, it's a bit of a long way to fly for 2 hours, isn't it? So it's going to be the day before we fly to Florida on the 29th of September in the Crown Plaza in Manchester. Between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Assuming we can't check into the room until 2, so let's say 3 till 6. So we've got a good 3 hours, and then we'll have an extra hour on for any spillover, and we'll have his meal at 7.
And I've got to edit as well.
Yeah.
And get an early night.
Yeah, you don't have to get an early night.
I do before a flight
Why?
because I want to.
That would be ridiculous.
Bye, Kaz. Thanks for coming.
See you later.
Talking. I just saw a question then. What is it? Somebody said, Alison Hoyle says, have you booked some good meals for the October trip? We've got
Loads, but probably going to cancel most of them.
We don't know Hannah's, have we, this time?
I don't get it. We've got California Grill. We've got Boathouse, Yachtsman Steakhouse, Whispering Canyon Cafe breakfast, Whispering Canyon Cafe meal on a night. Bloody fly on me there. And I think that's all we've got booked so far. We want to try and budget this holiday because we spent a lot in March. We want to try and do a lot of off-site restaurants.
We want to have some nights out with my family as well. So, and I don't think they want to be spending like hundreds of dollars on narco season.
Yeah, they're pensioners, so they're not going to want to blow it all. And yeah, they're not going to see this video, so I can say what I want about Match.
Yeah, when we go in January, I had to think whether I could mention January then or not.
Yeah, you can.
When we go in January, we'll probably do a few more, maybe Disney things and stuff. And then obviously we've got the Westwood money to use. And then we've got a Disney cruise as well, which for you guys who have joined us, we actually have a 3-day Disney cruise booked in January. Yeah. I'm waiting for my miles to get October sorted, and then I think I can get flights to LA for $22 return for the pair of us. Nick's brother is younger than him.
He's 4 years younger than me.
He's my age, I think. I think he's a little bit younger than me.
Yeah. What day have we got planning for Drink the World? Right, let's have a quick look.
We haven't really sorted it because we need to speak to Chris and Jen because they're going
to. No, I've penciled it in, but it's not concrete. But it's in the diary as a possible. But I think it is. Hold on. Drink the World is down for Sunday, the 6th of October, which I think is the last day that Chris and Jen go home. So we might have to change that date.
Change that then, yeah.
So, but our itinerary at the minute is probably 50% blank and 50% booked up, and we wanted to keep it like that because we want to, instead of putting like Hollywood Studios on one day, we want to maybe go 3 or 4 times and spread it into like 2-hour chunks and stuff like that because it's the best thing that we found about having annual passes when we went in March, wasn't it?
Just go in and out whenever you want.
Yeah. There was no issue of parking, so that wasn't a factor, and we were going from like Universal in the morning to Epcot in the afternoon to somewhere else on an evening. Right, what's some of the questions? Still want to kind of do the community menu for the Drink the World.
Yachtsman has Fab Steak. Where is that Yachtsman now?
It's in the yacht club, beach and yacht club. They do apparently the best bread that you have on all Disney property. Which Francis and Craig have said that the bread is amazing there, and I love American bread. I love it.
We do. We're going to have to be careful with the bread.
I know we are.
Unless we're just going to put all the weight back on.
I know, but we'll have to lose it again for January.
Exactly. We'll
have 60 days to a crash diet when we get back.
Yes, I remember that with Nikki. I think probably better doing that in January when it's just.
What's that?
When like patrons can pick our drinks for Drink the World. But I think we'll do that in January.
Yeah. Drink the World Part 3. It depends how Part 2 goes. I mean, we can safely say that Epcot Drink the World was one of our most popular videos, but I think we're naive to try and recreate it when we go back in October. You can never recreate an original. You can never recreate something original. You can try and imitate it, but it's never the same.
That's why we've got to make it a little bit different. We'll go with Jen and Chris, our patrons, so it'll be slightly different. I did consider, as I'm doing really well on my teetotal, I did consider doing it just on mocktails.
Oh, how boring!
But I imagine I will drink.
Yeah. Well, if you don't, I'll have your drinks. Well, at least I wouldn't have to share.
No, we will share because it is expensive.
Yeah. Dean, no, we haven't got any fast passes booked yet because we're not at the 30-day point yet. We're at day 41. Day 40 before we leave the lodge, 41 before we do the hotel, and 42 before we fly.
Son, we've never met Nick's brother in America because we haven't been to America while he's been living in America.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't been to that side. He lives in LA.
He used to live in Australia and he moved to LA last year or the year before, didn't he? And we haven't been back to the west coast of America yet, so. Elizabeth says she'll join you on mocktails. So yeah, we will be putting on social media where we are when we're in Florida. But we're not going to say we're here right now because we don't want an influx of people.
We'll probably do it because there's obviously a lot of patrons going to be there as well. So we'll probably more do it on Patreon. Like on the morning, we'll say, right, we're going here today.
We will tell you on Discord where we are, and if anybody's in the area, then we're stood in front of this right now. If you're here, then come and say hello. Do you know what I mean?
Because Nick says on the live chats with all our viewers, come up and say hello, but we don't want tons of people coming up to us all the time.
No, we do.
Well, we don't.
We do.
We're on holiday as well.
Yeah, no. For us, this Florida trip in October is more to grow our YouTube channel because we had such an influx of growth in March.
Well, it's not bad for that. That's
this for us is a business trip. For your mum and dad, it's a holiday. For us, it's a business trip.
Not really.
It is, but it's a business trip that you can enjoy yourself on.
Well, you can because you don't do what I've got to edit.
The long-term benefits of having people subscribe means that YouTube eventually will start giving us a serious portion of ad revenue, which basically we can call a wage, and we don't have to rely on our business because at the minute we have to rely on our business, and we're not there. So it's kind of declining at the moment because we're not there focusing on growing it. And we are sort of gearing it in the background, aren't we?
People
but
say
we want.
As it's a business trip, it's tax deductible. We've thought about that as well.
It is tax deductible. Yeah, I've already thought about that. And March was tax deductible.
But patrons, we'll tell you each day if we're going to which park we're going to go to. We'll just drop a quick patron message out to everybody.
Yeah. Well, we'll put it on Patreon Lens. We'll also put it on Discord as well because a lot of people there's a lot more information shared on Discord than there is on our Patreon feed. And we are conscious that people that don't use Discord are missing out on stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We need to make a conscious effort to try and keep our Patreon feed up to date as well. But our goal is before we go, we want to hit 10,000 subscribers. That will be our moment, won't it? And we really do want to.
I don't really concentrate on the subscribers. It's great to have more and more.
Are half the lights out?
No.
They are.
But it is nice to have a goal to get to. Once we get to that, I'll just carry on then.
Elizabeth, send us a message on Patreon and I'll send you a link to get Discord working. When you sign up, you get a link on the page when you've signed up, and I can send you a link for you to get it working and override it, and then I can manually sort it out. But do contact me on Patreon and I'll send you the link to get it working. In fact, what I'll do is I'll do it now. Hold on.
We'll keep the toothbrushes safe for you, Charlotte. Don't worry until you require them.
We won't clean the shower with them. Right, just give us a second.
She's just discussing with Nikki which bathroom they should go in.
Which bathroom?
I.e., should they go in one bathroom for them both to use?
Are they not camping?
Or will they be having their own bathrooms wherever they're going?
Right, hold on a second. So, Elizabeth, I'm going to give you a Patreon link for you to sign up. If I can get this working.
Bye, Linda W.
Just bear me 1 second. Patreon only live.
Connor, I'm not sure how we don't have 10,000 subscribers. I think we should have more than
we should have more, yeah. Oh, hold on. Alexa, connect to my speakers.
Searching.
Right, hold on. Right, so I'm putting the link now onto the chat.
What's this for?
This is so Elizabeth can join Discord.
All right.
Right, there you go. So if you click on that and sign up, when you join, I have to do something manually to make it so you can see the text. But that'll get you on Discord, and then we can obviously get to know you like everybody else. Right,
So,
well, what's some of the questions? I missed quite a bit from doing that. Alma says she loves going back and reading on Discord. 6-hour difference, so you get a lot of live conversations. Or she misses a lot of live conversations. David Hyde can't get it. So David, you use that link as well and get yourself on there. When you join, I'll be able to see that you're joining. I'll give you permissions to do it.
And hi, Nancy, your mum.
So yeah, our goal is to get 10,000 subscribers. Based on the current growth rate on 28 days, we should be around 40 short by the time we get to Florida. But what we can do
9151.
So when we do live, we tend to get a lot more subscribers when we do live, don't we?
There's a lot of people watching that don't actually subscribe.
Yeah. So I don't know how people know when new videos goes out, whether they just remind themselves. I don't know. I wish we did have millions of subscribers, Sonia. It is very hard to get subscribers, and subscribers leads to views. And once you've got the subscribers, you get a lot more views. So when we went in March, we were on 2,300 subscribers, and by the time we left, we were on 6,000 or something like that.
Seven Nicky has done California Grill last year. Didn't rate it. Garden Grill was so much better. Where's Garden Grill now?
It's in Epcot. I would like to do California Grill brunch, but I could not get in. It's only on Sunday, but I couldn't get in.
Have we got an evening meal there then?
California Grill? Just me and you, though.
Yeah. That's
on the second to the last night, and then we're meeting your mum and dad for fireworks on the beach for the very last night. I mean, we do know that everything we've booked will be subject to change.
No, it always is.
It always is. I mean, we've purposely, when we went in March, we had no plans because we had 4 days notice from booking it, and it was the best time ever, an unplanned Florida holiday. And I would never recommend that, but it was bloody brilliant. And we still got to ride everything. We had no fast passes until the night that we got there, and it was just great. Maybe we should get Nicky to do his 2 weeks in January completely unplanned, no itinerary. Just wing it. Just wing it, Nicky. You'll have the best time ever, honest to God.
I think he'll be getting anxious just at the thought of that.
But we had no choice in March, but it turned out to be bloody brilliant.
Well, we did have a little bit of an itinerary. We had about a week to do it, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. We had 4 days. We booked it here.
It completely changed when we got there, though.
Yeah, I mean, we booked it. You were up at the early morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, booking the fast passes. On the first night, we were booking them, and we got nothing. The day after, you've got Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, you've got Slinky Dog, the other Toy Story Mania one.
Oh no, we've not got fast passes for the new Epcot forever. But you still got a seat though, won't you?
Yeah.
Ellie May is a serial planner. Or she books days off for her fast passes.
Part of the planning for Florida is part of the holiday, I think, but you never stick to your plan. And if you do, then I think if you've got that much of a rigid plan, you're not going to enjoy yourself because you are.
Yeah, you've got to be.
You're so focused on we must do this, and
which we kind of did in January, didn't we, actually?
And that kind of ruined it. But in March we had complete freedom. So I'm almost going to say, let's not plan anything. Let's just turn up and just do what we want.
Well, we've already got the plan sort of there, but we're not going to.
I didn't mean January. I mean October. It's so loose in October.
Yeah, we already did it.
On our itinerary for October, we have things that are in yellow that are fixed because they've been booked on a certain date. So like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween has to be done on the 10th. Yeah. Restaurant bookings have to be done on the days. Discovery Cove has to be done on the 1st of October because they're pre-booked. Everything else is flexible. We can change it at a moment's notice. So we're actually going to go at 12:30, guys. So we'll have been on about sort of an hour then. So if you've got any more questions that you want us to answer or anything that you want to talk about, then do so now. But we will be talking on Discord as soon as this is finished anyway, but you just won't see us.
Look how white my teeth are.
My teeth are killing me. Apart from now I've used that sensitive toothpaste, the pain's gone completely.
Very nice, very nice.
Hi Kaz, she's back.
Can't wait now for a cup of tea and a piece of brownie.
And a piece of brownie.
I wonder how much 63 calories is. Is it if you divide it equally into 9 pieces?
What, so you can have more than one?
No, is that
Or
how?
6 9s?
Yeah, so you divide it into 9 pieces, what we've got, and each one will be 63.
65. But if you wanted 2, it would be 130. Which is still a third of what you get in Starbucks for 1 piece. So.
Would we recommend Discovery Cove for a solo traveller?
Yes. I wouldn't recommend a cabana.
No.
The cabana's for a group of you, but definitely Discovery Cove. It's just a beach day in the centre of town, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
The food's the best bit. You go in the morning, you check in, you go in, you go and have your food. If you're having a cabana, you have your food, then you go meet your host, and she takes you to your cabana. And then the entire day then is literally sitting, reading, listening to music, chilling out, dolphin swims. You can go to the bird aviary.
Yeah. There's a lazy river.
I mean, when we went in January, his sister wasn't looking forward to any water parks at all.
My mum and dad weren't really either.
And they said it was the best that they'd done. And then they went to the Disney ones, and then your Janine loved that as well, didn't she?
Yeah.
Because her expectations of a water park is what you get when you go to like Tenerife, where it's all plastic slides and tiled things, and it's nothing like that in Florida.
Kaz has got 10 days on her own next August. Well, Nikki was doing a solo trip, but obviously we'll be there as well.
Yeah.
But he's going to be on his own for some, so he'll be able to tell you after January what a solo trip is like.
Nikki says we're hoping to visit the Spitting Llama.
Well,
if you are in the area, then obviously we will come and see you, and you can come and see the lodge, I suppose. And we've got Matt here. Matt doesn't speak much, does he? But
well, no.
But yeah, we need to meet you. Make sure you're not a nutter, and then we can decide whether we're going to shift to clone seats. So we'll chat with you guys when we've finished to find out what your plans are.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Find out whether you're sharing a room or whether you're coming separately or what.
Hi, 66 dancers. They're going to be there in January and February, so we may see you in Florida then.
Yeah.
When do we fly back?
We've changed the day now. It's the 10th of February fly back now.
Yeah. Although we're obviously going on a Disney cruise for 3 weeks. 3 nights. And if all goes to plan, we're planning on flying out to California for a week. And doing
5 days.
Disneyland, California.
Yeah. And we're going to meet Michael, our patron. We haven't told him yet, but if he's watching, hi Michael. We'll see you in January. And I think we've got a couple of other lodgers that live in LA that want to meet as well. The lady that goes to Clearwater all the time that always messages. She works as an air steward on Delta.
Bye, Lane.
See you later, Lane.
And and there are some YouTubers who just vlog from California parks. So
yeah, we want to muscle in onto their territory, don't we?
Yeah.
So, but I've said to Lee when we went in January, we got the views on the videos, but we didn't get the subscribers. And then in March, it went berserk. And I have said to Lee, don't be expecting that when we go back in October. It might not happen. It might just be one video that triggered the algorithm.
Kaylee and Connor's going to be in Florida for 3 weeks from the 28th of September.
Oh, so you guys are going to be there as well. So
we get there.
Keep an eye out on Discord to see where we are on what dates. Yeah. And if you're about, then we will meet up for a drink.
Yeah. I'll put it on Patreon.
Yeah. But yeah.
We'll be there. What day did we actually fly again?
Everybody's there. Everybody's going. We're there.
What day did we actually fly again?
We fly on the 30th of September, and we fly back on the 21st of September.
January, Feb. Well, we are going. We will be there in January, the whole of January. So we'll
in Florida.
Yeah.
For 5 weeks while the lodge is closed. It's either that or we have to go home for 5 weeks. But because we sold the Westwood, we said, "Sod it, we'll just go there," and we've used air miles to get ourselves there and back, basically virtually free, haven't we? Yeah. So.
Oh, Nikki's meeting another friend out there in January as well.
Oh, very nice.
I wonder if it's that friend's called Charlotte.
I'll pack the toothbrush, Charlotte.
What other restaurants do you have booked in Disney? Well, we've only got California Grill and that Whispering Canyon because we're staying at Wilderness Lodge.
And the Yachtsman.
Oh, we've got that booked?
Yeah.
Have we?
Yeah. And the Boathouse. We're going there with Chris and Jen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't got Narcoossee's booked. we found that we got everything we wanted within a couple of days' notice. Now, if I try and book Ohana's now, I can't get it.
Yeah.
But on the day or a couple of days before,
It's obviously
I
a busy
can
time.
just book it.
There's loads of people going.
Yeah, everybody plans it in advance and then cancels the plans, and it frees up slots. But I think they expect that kind of thing. And then we've got the Olga or the Ogre Cantina
Yeah.
to try, mainly for access to
Yeah.
Star Wars Land,
Yeah.
I suppose. So,
Hi, Peter. He's done a great impression of Nick all day as Grumpy. So, right, we're going to get off. We're going to get off and have a cup of tea.
Yeah, so
brownie.
we'll catch up with you guys on Discord. So Elizabeth and David, if you've not already on there,
Yeah, Nick will come
Then-
on and say hello to you all.
I'll have a look, see if you've managed to do it while we've been chatting.
Thank you for my t-shirt, Charlotte, Alison, and Nikki.
Yeah, so someone's joined called Quad Mom Kate.
Oh,
So-
that's Kate Brown. She's got quadruplets.
Oh, is she? Oh, Seven Nicky's joined as well.
Bye, Sonia.
Francis and Craig are on there. So yeah, just let us know your names and who you are on there, and I'll basically change it so you guys can. hold on.
Imagine that having quadruplets.
Wait a minute, Kate, not got permissions. 2 seconds. Let me sort that out for you. Moment.
Kate Brown.
Quad
It's Kate.
Mom Kate.
She had quadruplets. Can you imagine having 4 nieces?
No, it's bad enough having 2.
1 girl and 3 identical triplets. I think she says she's got.
Right, hold on. Right, so you should now be able to see all the text and chat on Discord, Kate. And I will just say hi to you again. Then 1 second.
Yeah, she says she can see it now.
Yep, so there you go. So you can now chat. And anybody else that needs to join on that special link, we will get you up and running. And we'll chat to you when we're on there, as soon as we finished on here.
And I'm off for a cup of tea and a brownie.
Oh, yes.
And I might
Well,
watch
a
the
brownie.
Desperate Housewives. as
Brownie
well
and a
before
gin.
bed.
Yeah, and I'll go and
A
chill.
gin with a brownie.
I'll chill. And I'll chat to you guys in about 5 minutes' time. So
See you guys.
thanks for joining us,
Much.
guys. And thanks, Charlotte and Nikki, for the t-shirt. And we'll chat to you about your plans for the bank holiday.
Yes, we will.
Yeah. Hope you enjoy Hull.
Bye.
See you soon.